So how did things move from this to this? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Dutty Berry here, and welcome to the Dutty Berry Show YouTube channel, home of the best pop culture news to keep you entertained and informed. Now, today I'm talking about the tragedy, the mysterious case involving Melissa Silvera and her husband, Jolyan Silvera. So let me just go and give you a little history. So 42-year-old Melissa Silvera, the wife of former PNP MP Jolyan Silvera, died November 10, 2023. Now, at the time, the information that came out to the public was that she passed away in her sleep. But shortly after that, after there was, further investigation, it then came to the public that there were bullet wounds found on her body. So right there and then, everybody was just like, what the box this is happening? What is unfolding? And all I started to pine upon her husband. But how did we really get there? Who are these people? Why should y'all be interested? Let me just go and give you even more history on top of that. So according to the OUR today, they said that Melissa is, she used to go to the University of Virginia, where she pursued her thirst for knowledge. Her academic pursuit laid the foundation for her future. She ended up being the managing director of Moda Petroleum Limited, to the esteemed role of CEO. So a girl have her education, she have her money and all of these things. She entered a new stage of her life in 2015 when she exchanged vows with her husband, Jolyan Silvera, former West St. Mary Member of Parliament and chairman of the People's National Party's Founders Group. Now, together, them said them form a family of 4 sons, twins Adam and Aiden, and brothers Justin and Axel Justin. Their family also included Jolyan's daughter from a previous relationship with Jolyan Silvera. So, that's some history into the couple and their union. Let me see if I can give you some more. Tragedy struck in them household in 2017 when their 2-year-old Justin drowned in a pool at their Stony Hill residence in St. Angelo. That is just absolutely sad. And boy, oh boy, for to lose a son like that, at such a tender age, we can only, also think about what Idonia and his wife Kimberly would have gone through, going through a similar situation. Okay, so then 2 years later, after that incident, they had Axel, their 4th child, together. So now, who is what's my name? Jolyan Silvera. All right, no. So according to this is Nationwide News, 52-year-old Jolyan Silvera is from a family regarded as almost political royalty, almost as royalty in St. Mary. He was born into an affluent family of landowners. Jesus Christ, money on top of money. He burst onto the political scene in a 2011 general elections. Back to what happened. So as I mentioned earlier, that the initial report said that, she passed away quietly in her sleep. And so, investigations were being had. People are mourning. The family are trying to, put the pieces together, like how this happened. And in the midst of that, man, people had questions. But so far, there was a story that popped up and said that, a police officer, he went to the scene. And so it felt like, people felt like, okay, that was confirmed. A doctor also popped up there. And so, people are saying, well, maybe there wasn't any foul play. But you see, 3 weeks after November 10, 3 weeks after, there was another report coming from the JCF that was now confirming that there was the presence of gunshot wounds. So once again, who everybody is looking at. Social media, them are going to talk and them are come with them different theories. And remember, this is coming after the heels of, Philip Palwell, the other Bradshaw, all of that. So it's just chaos and pandemonium are going in other places, especially when it comes to certain figures, like the people them are talk and them have questions. And so at that point in time, the police start to question him. The police start to questioning them, take all them in firearm, Arstead and cow fat. And then there came his defense attorney, Peter Champagny, and he started to say that his client is indeed innocent and that he was a family man and all of that. And we have to be careful about what we're saying on social media in the public domain because at the end of the day, that he has his kids and him don't want them for certain utterance online.
This is a most unfortunate situation. The police are doing their investigations. They have been very diligent. They have been working steadfastly, and I would not want to say anything that would in any shape or form suggest any premature posturing in terms of what their mandate ought to be or where they ought to look. I will go further by saying that what is for sure is that my client, Mr. Silvera, is not, based on my understanding, a suspect in the matter. And secondly, that he has been given his full cooperation with the investigation. Whilst I know that it's a public interest matter of high importance, I am ever mindful of the fact that we live in an age where there is social media, a lot of platforms, and in relation to this particular situation, there are young children involved, and sometimes it's not the most, and I'm being euphemistic, not the most pleasant of experience for children to see certain things being bandied about on social media, where commentators actually go beyond what is already a fact and seek to have all kinds of speculations and rumors about persons' character and reputation. So I would plea for restraint and allow the police to do their investigation.
So Charlie, after that now the PNP finally decided to go put in for them 2 cents and so that they're supporting an investigation that would, I guess, bring about some sort of action to determine who exactly would have, killed Melissa Silvera. Now, remember I said earlier that there was something reported that there was an officer that actually visited the home, and looked at her body, and at the time did not see anything that would have suggested that she was shot. Well, let me just go and read this according to the Jamaica Gleaner. So here's it. It said a Jamaican sergeant is raising eyebrows after officials believe he responded to the scene of Melissa Silvera's death by himself, right? No, them said that a source told the Jamaica Gleaner that the senior law official, who was not named, went to Silvera's Stony Hill home in St. Andrew alone. A case review of the claim is underway. No, them have one whole entire thing where say no officer is supposed to go to a crime scene by themselves, and no one person is supposed to be left at the police station. But what this is also bringing to the forefront is that a lot of the police stations very much understaffed. The JCF understaffed in many areas, and so that is what ended up come on. So here the JCF said the rules are clear. No one person supposed to go on patrol or on an assignment, and no one police should be left at the station. Okay, a person familiar with the matter told the Gleaner. Them say the policeman made a huge blunder going there by himself and not properly inspecting the body of the deceased. After the post-mortem, it was discovered that she was shot at least 3 times. Deputy Commissioner of Police, who oversees the crimes and security, previously told the Observer. Wow. So not once, not twice, but 3 times. And there has been some ideas circulating online saying that usually when people are trying to cover up a situation like this, they would go for the private parts because really I got see much of the evidence. I don't know much I never really watch Wolipa CSI, I don't watch Wolipa Law and Order, but that is what people are saying. So now I have to go really go do some investigations to go find out if I saw people can get calculated when they are carrying out criminal acts. So now we're going to move to that now, and we're now in January. This is now 2024. So all of the speculation, no one was charged. Her funeral, was held, and we saw Jolyan Silvera. He was there with the family, and he was visibly mourning because, of course, he lost his wife. And so while people were still giving him the side eye, people, were actually offering him their condolences. And I was just there watching everything play out. Burrito. And the man weep, man, the man ball, man, the man ball. He was caught up with some deep emotions. Me, I'm say, wow. But you see, after that show, days later, the big bad JCF. No,
latest is that I just spoke with the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime and security, Fitz Bailey, who has confirmed that the death of Melissa Silvera is being treated as a homicide. He has confirmed that a murder investigation is now underway, Cliff.
Oh man, Jesus Christ. You see the Deputy Commissioner of the Police, Fitz Bailey? You see the brother there? The brother there, man, like, he might walk around with the spirit of angle triangle, because, like, when you see them brother pop up our arm and say the film like 2 cents, it's like it's of Olivia Pope settings, everything is handled. Right now, like, honestly, like, boy, give them a raise. Give them a raise, like, me don't know if them do everything, but them sure make it look like them do something. Them at least make it look like them at work. I feel like them actually at work. So give them a raise. Somebody send them out for like a weekend for 3 with them family and them look for something there. Because who don't? Because the police them, but almost also big them up when it appears that they're really, doing their job, right? And doing their due diligence. So this story broke now that he was charged. And what they're saying is that they actually, found out that he was trying to refurbish, trying to change up things at the house, doing little painting stuff. And they have enough sufficient evidence to tie, the bullet fragments, them with what them find to Jolyan Silvera. And so, boy, oh boy, so he was charged. This video appeared online. And I don't know what to say right now, but like something sinister is just in the air. I don't really like it. Like, me just wait for things to be played out in the public. Burritos, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this matter. Do you liken it to the same Flip Palwell, Leota Bradshaw case? Do you think this is now a trend? What do you make of this entire situation? Please to leave, a comment down below and share your thoughts. So right now, Burritos, I'm gonna leave you with the official statement from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, because them said everything in detail. So I them we're gonna listen to right now. Okay, take care until next time. Okay, Jaja.
As the police continue its investigation in the murder of Melissa Silvera on Friday, the 19th of January, 2024, after a question and answer session at the Major Investigation Division Office, about 12 midday, Jolyan Silvera, age 52 years old, land developer of 2A Diamond Court, Stony Hill, St. Andrew, was formally charged by the police, that is the Major Investigation Division, for the murder of his wife, Melissa Silvera. The investigation continues as we believe that there are other charges that will be laid against Mr. Silvera. And in this investigation, all the sciences were applied, from cyber, ballistics, telecommunications, there is a level of competence within the organization. We have the skill sets, very bright individuals who are well trained at a first world standard. And this has resulted into us achieving what we have
commissioned. On getting the report at our division, we visited the scene and we observed some things that were not normal. As such, we employed the services of all our technical experts from ballistics, from the CFCD, and other technical persons, and it has proven to us that some of our suspicions were correct. We continue to work with them. We have not yet completed all the works, but we have had sufficient information to move forward with the case, and we continue to do that.
And I will say, in addition to what Mr. Hilton has spoken of, the story about the renovation of the home is factual.
It's factual. The room has been completely tiled. We've seen where signs of paint job. We've seen signs where items of furniture have been changed.
In terms of when a body or when a person who is deemed to be dead is taken to a medical facility, the role of the doctor is basically to confirm if the person is dead. If the person who pronounces an individual dead is not even requested to attend court, because after that, it triggers other processes. For example, post-mortem. So essentially, that's it. So I heard the issue about how in relation to the instant case, why the doctor that pronounced the individual dead did not see that he suffered gunshot wound. That is not the role of the doctor, really. It's the post-mortem that will reveal that. So in the instant case, it was the police that requested the autopsy to be done. So I know that the issue of cover-up is a public discussion, but if the same police officer who went on the scene requested a post-mortem to be done, then in my own understanding and assessment of that, there is no inkling or inclination that there is a cover-up, because the post-mortem really is to reveal the cause of death.